We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Drone attacks, TikTok testimony, money matters, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lupkin, and here's the news you need to know. The U.S. military carried out several precision airstrikes in Syria on Thursday, reportedly killing 8 Iranians in retaliation for a drone strike Iranian forces conducted earlier in the day on a coalition base that killed 1 American. The Defense Department said Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps crashed a UAV into a building near Hasakhan in northeast Syria at approximately 1:38 p.m. local time, leaving 1 U.S. contractor dead. The attack also wounded 5 U.S. service members and another U.S. contractor. According to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, an opposition war monitor, 2 of the American strikes killed at least 8 Iranian fighters. The U.S. and Canada have reached a deal allowing both countries to turn back asylum seekers trying to cross their land border without proper paperwork. The agreement, expected to be announced Friday as President Biden visits Canada for the first time as president, concerns anyone without U.S. or Canadian citizenship caught within 2 weeks of crossing the northern U.S. border in either direction. The deal updates the 2 countries' Safe Third Country Agreement, which has required migrants entering at official entry points to apply for asylum in the country they are traveling through. A loophole has left people reaching unofficial border crossings remains. World Athletics, the governing body of track and field, announced Thursday it was banning transgender women from competing as females in international competitions. The organization's president, Lord Coe, said transgender athletes who have gone through male puberty will be barred from female world ranking events starting March 31st. Coe said World Athletics wasn't saying no forever and planned to establish a working group to consider long-term transgender eligibility guidelines. Previous rules required transgender women to stay below a maximum blood testosterone level. Coe noted that no transgender athletes are competing internationally in track and field, but said World Athletics would maintain fairness for female athletes, while being sensitive when the rights of different groups collide. House lawmakers on the Energy and Commerce Committee grilled TikTok CEO Shou Zi about concerns China could use the popular video sharing app to gather data on users and spread misinformation, posing a security threat. To the American people watching today, hear this. TikTok is a weapon by the Chinese Communist Party to spy on you and manipulate what you see and exploit for future generations, said Committee Chair Kathy McMorris Rogers. Chu said TikTok is free from any manipulation from any government. Days earlier, the White House said TikTok's China-based parent, ByteDance, would have to sell its stake in TikTok's U.S. operations or face punishment, possibly including a ban. Federal Reserve leaders on Wednesday decided to raise their benchmark short-term interest rate by 1/4 point, matching last month's increase. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said policymakers considered pausing their campaign to increase borrowing costs, which is necessary to cool the economy and bring down inflation, because of the need for financial stability as a banking crisis threatens to spread. But he said that strong economic data indicated that the central bank needed to nudge interest rates up again, raising their range to between 4.75 and 5%. In their first update since December, Fed officials said they anticipated raising rates to 5.1% by the end of 2023, before dropping them to 4.3% in 2024. A Wyoming judge temporarily blocked a state abortion ban that took effect Sunday, saying it violated a constitutional amendment voters approved in 2012 guaranteeing competent adults the right to make their own health care decisions. Teton County District Court Judge Melissa Owens' decision halts the ban while she considers a lawsuit challenging it. The law prohibits abortion except in cases of rape or incest reported to the police or to save a woman's life. Republicans approved it after Owens blocked a previous ban last summer, citing the same constitutional concerns. Republican lawmakers tried to get around the amendment by declaring abortion isn't health care, but Owen wrote that lawmakers cannot legislate away a constitutional right. The Securities and Exchange Commission charged several celebrities, including actress Lindsay Lohan, recording artist Lil Yachty, and internet personality Jake Paul, with promoting cryptocurrency investments to their social media followers without disclosing that they were paid to do it. The celebrities agreed to pay $400,000, including fines, and return what they were paid to promote Tronix and BitTorrent, crypto asset securities offered by companies owned by cryptocurrency entrepreneur Justin Sun, a Chinese national. Lohan agreed to pay $30,000 in fines and return the $10,000 she was paid to promote Tronix. Paul agreed to pay $75,000 in fines and return his $25,000 promotional fee. The SEC is also suing Sun. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.